Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing Shepherd and Neame's Spitfire Gold in the iconic Shepherd and Neame bottle. Came out 5 years ago now, 5 or 6 years ago. And obviously at the time Spitfire did it with their gold, Hobgoblin did it with their gold, and a lot of brands were using their brand power to bring out versions, of that particular beer. Hence why it's Spitfire Gold. So 4.3% volume, and let's give it a pour and I'll have a look on the back. Not the cleanest glass in the world. No, the other one's manky. So I've warmed the beer room up before I've come in and it's absolutely toasty. I've got 3 bars on, beautiful in here. You won't think it was outside in what is actually a shed. So, only the second time I've ever had one of these. Had one when it first come out. Had a viewpoint on it at the time. And I still think they're using their brand power name to promote it. But hey, I mean, if you can, don't you? So, on the back it's got what I love to see, where it's a see, smell, taste, etc. So you see golden ale. Yeah. You smell tropical fruits, citrus, pine. You taste some sweet fruit based, soft, bitter finish. And then it says the hops, but I can't read the hops because they're writing dinkum. So let's pour this little beauty in. And cheers. Been a long day. For the most part of the day, had an enjoyable day, but still need to get out, but there you go, that's the job for you. So nice golden colour. What did it say was on the nose? Tropical fruits, citrus and pine. I'm not getting any of that at the moment. Although I've just mowed the garden and I've got shredding something because definitely a nice tropical fruity taste. Yeah, so only the second time I've had this, and obviously Spitfire is one of the biggest selling beers in the UK. Does it deserve that status? I don't know these days. I don't know if any beer deserves that status. It obviously sells a hell of a lot for a reason. Would it go in a blind taste test up against a lot of today's craft beers from craft breweries, microbreweries and that? I'm not so sure it would. I'm not so sure. There's a lot of beers out there that people don't know about, that I don't know about, Every time I go to shop I try and buy new beers. I mean, I've got beers here that I've reviewed stock and I don't know anything about most of them. And amongst these beers there could be a top 10 beer. There could be a new number 1 beer. But until I try it, I don't know. But obviously this has got the because it's Shepherd and Neame, one of the biggest breweries in the UK, so it's got the bump up from that, and being Spitfire Gold, it's got that because it's a Spitfire, it's got more chance of selling well, especially to the occasional beer drinker. Oh, I like Spitfire. Oh, I'll have some of that as well then. The gold, yeah, I'll have that. Buy it the wife, that sort of thing. I've got to say it's really nice in here with the heater on. It's just a ticket, especially after a long day working outside. And so I'm waiting on my beer kits. Hopefully they'll arrive tomorrow so I can start them off this weekend. I might have to do some I've got the means to do smaller kits, 6 bottle kits, I might have to do some cleaning out and some sterilising and whatnot, washing out. Plus I've got somebody who wants a load of my juice wine. Little does he know about the prune, but phew, he'll know it when he starts tasting it. But yeah, so I'm hoping to get rid of a lot of that as well. So I want to clear the decks a bit with beers and wines, so I can bring out use a load of new stock. I mean, I've got a massive amount of bottles of that Bad Cat Ale that I bought, the kit, but I'm not overly enamoured with it. It's not as good a beer as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it tastes okay, but it's not a beer that I can drink lots of pints of. And to be honest, it takes about 10 minutes to pour. Got somebody's tear-arsing round the estate. You can hear them wheel spinning. Fucking kids about, dickheads. Little kids on these streets, it only takes one idiot to start doing that shit. Oh, some people, no brains. These young dickheads get kids of their own, and somebody hits their kid. Can hear it again. Must be on the street below us. There are Muppets in this world. So nice enough beer. I do get the hint of pine on the aroma, and there's a fruitiness there, but I won't say it's a massive aroma of it. You know, it's there, but you've got to search for it basically. On the taste, it's got a fruity front end and a bitter back end. I mean, it's refreshing enough. For me, it's definitely a one-off beer, if I'm being truly honest. You know, one bottle and that's it. I'm ready for something new. But then again, these days, I'm like that with most beers, to be fair. I find, because I've reviewed so much, and I think that's why I'm not getting through my my homebrew stuff as quick, because I just can't be done with drinking like lots of bottles of the same stuff. It just doesn't interest me. But yeah, I suppose if I was at a party, a barbecue or something, and you know, once you've had one and you don't want to get up, so you just drink anything, don't you? But if I'm in a pub, I like to drink all different beers. I don't want two of the same. I'm basically the same as when I get home. But obviously nowadays, I try not to. I don't drink anything that's review stock, because obviously it costs money. Can't be drinking stuff that you're reviewing, then have to buy it again to do the review. No. Yeah, so it's a nice enough beer. I wouldn't say it's anything outstanding. It's a good nod to Spitfire, but it's not Spitfire. Spitfire for me is a much better beer than this. But if we're, you know, taking it on its own and just getting rid of the Spitfire name for a second, yeah, it's a nice enough golden beer. It's, I would class it as average. It's quaffable. You know, it's in that quaffable range, similar to like your John Smith's Extra Smooth and that sort of thing. But yeah, nothing overly special there for me. So, golden pour, whitehead, good carbonation and lacing. On the nose there was citrus, fruitiness, and then there was a pine. On the taste, there's a fruitiness on the taste with a bitter back end, and yeah, it was okay. Can't really say anything other than that, really. Is it capitalising on its name? Hell yes. But if you can, you do, don't you? I would. I mean, like me with websites, I've got one website, and I use my brand name to bring out another website. So it's done all over the world, isn't it? Everyone does it. And why wouldn't a beer company do the same? Especially if you've got one of the top selling beers in the UK, bring out a gold version. Yeah, you can see why. And it's been around for all these years, so it's still working, obviously. So out of 5 then. Yeah, it was okay. It was a nice quaffable beer. We'll go with that. Out of 5, I'm going to give it about a 3.7 out of 5. It was okay, but for me, hasn't got the edge that Spitfire's got. Right, thanks for watching. See you soon.